All right, y'all. Become him. Become her. Become them. We're not discriminating here. I don't do that. I don't play like that. So become the version of you which you desire to become. Whatever pronouns you would like to attach to that. However you would like to go about infusing yourself with that belief, you may do it in any which way you would like. All right. So why don't we get into it? Why don't I tell you why you want to become? Well, I'm just gonna say him for clarity, but become whoever you want. All right, her or them or any other pronouns is acceptable, perfectly acceptable. So why do you want to become him? Well, I think it's pretty simple. The reason you want to become him is because when you are the version of yourself that is known in today's society as him, you're the man, you're the guy, you're the person that everyone respects, that everyone admires, that everyone loves. Everyone wants to be you. And why shouldn't you be that person? All that means is that you're the best version of yourself. That's what that means. So, if you are him, when you embody that, you are embodying the ultimate version of who you are. So why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to become the best, most ultimate version of who you are? And yes, I realize my mic keeps dangling here next to my mouth. I hope it's not fucking up the audio. I'll have to check that when I'm done. I didn't want to put on a shirt because I was lazy. So this is what we get. You want to be him because becoming him is just a euphemism for becoming the greatest, most perfect, elegant version of you. Which, if you didn't know by now, if you haven't been following this channel, you would know that that version of you already exists. That exists right now because everything exists now in this moment. So go within and claim it. You don't want to be presenting yourself to people not as the best version of you. You want to be presenting yourself to people and carrying yourself in a way that is providing all of you in every moment. And that is what being that version of you in your reality is. So it's not about looking a certain way or having a certain style, a certain aesthetic. It's not about the way you smell. It doesn't matter what cologne you're spraying on yourself. It doesn't matter how much you can bench. That stuff is, it's nice. It may add to you. It can add to who you are as a person. But who you are is inherent. It exists already. Always. It's always within you. So who you are, when you become this best version of yourself, you're just sharing with everyone, to the world, who it is that you are. And the reason why we know why it works. We can see example after example after example of why it works. Let's use Gunna with his song, Him. He had a lot of people who were kind of hating on him for a while. Maybe rightfully so, maybe not. Who knows? But, a lot of people were not too happy with him, not very pleased. But he has dropped the song Him all along. He's always been him. That's his attitude. That's his belief about himself. So, and you can tell, man, when he's rapping, like he flows. He gets into that fucking flow state. And the flow state is just the present moment. But you can listen to that shit when he go and listen. If you have never listened to Gunna before, go and listen to him, please, because he will change your life. All right, you're gonna put on Him All Along when you're done with this video. Put that on. Listen to that song and tell me that it doesn't make you feel like you've been him all along. All right. But I don't even like that term. Become him, be him, like him. I'm him. It's no different than any other term that has been used in that way throughout history. Like when the Big Lebowski was big, was huge. Everyone wanted to be the dude. The dude is the same way. If you're the dude, you're carefree because you know you have it all. You're chilling. You know you got it. If you're him, you're also carefree. You're not pressed. You're not uptight about life. You got everything you need. You have it all because you have it all within. You are him. You are that guy. You are the best version of yourself always, at all times. So you're not stressing and you're not tripping about what you did the other day or what's going to happen in the future because you're good. You're always good. So that's the attitude you need to embody. And that's why it's important to embody that attitude in your life, because you start acting, you start living internally, mentally. Is that version of you? The version of you who has it all, who is the guy who people admire. And of course it's going to happen. Of course people are going to admire you. And maybe not in the way that we admire musical artists. If you might not be a carbon copy of Gunna after you become him in your brain, but you're going to develop and showcase your own unique version of that. Like, we're all the same at the end of the day. So we all just got to lock in mentally to the greatest version of ourselves. And by doing so, this allows us to express exactly what it is we need to express all the time. Like when you are locked in to the highest and greatest version of yourself, you are always expressing what you need to at all times, at every moment of every day. So become him. You're not going to turn into Gunna. But if you have musical aspirations, then, make music and know you're the best at it. And like that's, you see this with a lot of artists. I like raps. You see it with a lot of rappers. They already fucking know that they're the GOAT. Like they're already in their mind, they believe they're the greatest. This is the mindset that you need. You need to believe you're the greatest. And by doing that, by believing, by knowing you are the greatest, you are allowing the ultimate expression of yourself to come through. You are allowing this energy to flow through you. All right? Allow it all to come through. Always. It's always there. It's always willing to come through. It's always ready to come through. You just got to embody that within you. All right? So tell yourself that you are him. You are that best version of yourself. You are exactly who you need to be right now. You are exactly who you want to be. Because why wouldn't you be? You're here. This moment is all that exists. So live in this moment. Own it. Own this fucking moment. All right? Like Wiz Khalifa said, own the moment. That probably sounded crazy in the mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, but just be you. And be the greatest version of you to ever fucking exist, to ever walk this planet, to ever touch this earth. The greatest version of you, that's who you are at all times. There is never a dull moment in my life because I'm always experiencing bliss. I am always enjoying everything. I get fired from my job, I'm happy as fuck. I have free time now. I'm free. I can do what I want. Why wouldn't I be happy? I'm not worried. I'm going to come up with a way to find money. I always do that. It always comes to me. So I'm not worried about how I'm going to get it. Other people don't see it. They don't see they hear me say that and they're like, oh shit, this guy is dumb as fuck. He's an idiot. Like, he is, like, let's knock some sense into him. But I see them and they're not enjoying their life. Like, I'm always enjoying my life. So if you are the greatest version of you, if you are him, you're going to be enjoying your life. Because what's not to enjoy? You created it all anyways. Might as well enjoy it, right? We all created this shit. Let's enjoy it. All right. So become him. Become the greatest version of you in your mind. And stick to that. You stick to anything in your life. The one thing you need to stick to is that you are always the greatest version of yourself at all times. And allow that to come through. And your life's going to be great. I know it is. Because it's how it was meant to be. All right. Peace.